Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. First of all, Todd, what's your reflections on the game in Dundee on Sunday?
Well, yeah, we're certainly disappointed not to come out of that game with any points. I think that obviously letting a goal go 30 seconds into a hockey game is not ideal. And it was a tight, scrappy match at times for the rest of it. Bad line change with 4 minutes less cost us. Certainly had chances to bring the game back with a 5-on-3 and ultimately a 6-on-3 when we pulled the goaltender, but the puck wasn't going in that night, and we came out of Dundee with no points, so we're pretty disappointed with that.
What's your thoughts turning to this weekend? 3 matches this weekend.
Yeah, big tough weekend for us coming up. Go into Braehead for their home opener, which is always difficult. But if we want any success, certainly in our conference and the league this year, it's a building we have to go to and take points out of. Cardiff at home, we went down there and we've been beaten by them, but we played okay down there. Watching the game tape, we were in big portions of that hockey game and the big surface and our home building. That's a game we have to target that we're going to grab 2 points out of, and Nottingham seem to be flying high. We haven't seen them this year, but we've had some success down in that building. So all 3 games, I think, I'll urge the guys to take it a period and a game at a time. But I think it's vital that we go into this weekend confident and feeling that we're certainly going to get something out of it.
It would be very, very positive for Fife Flyers to get 2 points on that Friday. It'd be a really good, strong position in that Challenge Cup group.
Yeah, a tight group, and it looks like to secure a spot, we're certainly going to need a point or two, and some tough games left against Braehead and 2 against Belfast. So, boys are going to have to be sharp, and we'll be going for it on Friday.
Braehead, after a strong start opening matches to the season, they won on Sunday in overtime against Coventry, but before that they'd lost five matches in a row.
Yeah, they certainly have gone through a little bit of growing pains here at the start of the season after a very successful European campaign. But they got a win back under their belts, but that's something we'd like to take advantage of, them not generating a great deal of offense right now, something that maybe we can take advantage of on Friday night.
It'd be great to come back from that 5-1 defeat earlier in the season.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of an edge to the games with Braehead. The rivalry has grown over the years, and something that's only going to continue. I know that both clubs certainly probably share similar aspirations as far as conference goes, and this Challenge Cup group. So drawing first blood in their building would be a huge psychological advantage for us.
And Saturday and Sunday, not trying to look past the Braehead game, but Saturday and Sunday, that's the games against the 2 teams that are top of the league just now.
Yeah, and 2 teams that are playing really good. Like I said, we've seen a bit of this Cardiff team, and very difficult to go into that building and that small ice down there and get success. We'll see if the tables turn when we're on our big ice, but we're going to have to be at our best for all 3 games.
In terms of the league just now, that's 4 games played, 4 points picked up, and Fife are in the top half of the table. Are you pleased with that? You think Fife can push on from here?
I think we need to push on from here, but definitely pleased with it. I know in years past, for whatever reason, we faltered at the start of our league campaign and done very well in the Challenge Cup. But we got a win with the first game of the season and added another one. So we've got some points under our belt in the league, and after Friday night, we get heavily into league and conference, and it's a big month for us.
And this week announced the alternate captains, Kyle Haynes, Ryan Dingle and Justin Fox. Just to comment on that.
Yeah, we were absolutely delighted when we took about a month here to take a look at the dynamic of the dressing room. We got just a great group of guys, and it's made it a lot of fun coming to the rink, although we've been busier than ever. Kyle, Ryan, and Foxy, they just jumped out at you. Their natural leadership abilities, and now that we're a little bit more established and got things like we want it, we need a leadership team in place. not only for their responsibilities out on the ice, their normal things that people probably see on a regular basis, but someone to, or a group of guys to govern the room, to hold guys accountable, and to make sure that these guys are kept in check by their colleagues. Coaches can go and draw up systems, and I've said I can go in there and kick the garbage can or do whatever, but sometimes it takes the responsibility of your colleagues as well to drag you along. And I think that's three fantastic choices, guys that are going to embrace that job, and they're going to be wonderful for the club, and I think we've made the exact right choices.
Cheers, Todd.
Thank you.